Okay. I actually don't know which one I want to do this one, so I guess I'm gonna just do it on the one I just did.
Okay, I lied. I said I was definitely gonna do that, and I probably said but I forgot. There's a Barnes and Noble. My phone.
Hello, welcome back to my channel. It's me, Kay Shavante. Thank you so much for clicking in today's video. If you are a returning subscriber, thank you so much for coming back, babe. If you're clicking in today's video, and don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. But for today's video, what we're going to be talking about outside of the title is how to find your style while also being playful. So why don't you just go ahead and sit down and grab your little notebook, grab your pink fuzzy pen, and let's get to the video. My lips have like no gloss to them. They've actually been looking a little awfully pale. Yeah. That's not very cash money in me. And it's not very cash money in me at all. That was like Big Sister series, which has kind of been my favorite thing to do on my whole content creating journey. I don't want to just say it in the sense of, oh, okay, you just go find a picture and you mimic that style. No, this is going to be you finding your inspiration, how to find your inspiration, what to look for when you're looking in these pictures, and then how to be playful off those said photos to find your style. First things first, I'm going to explain to you why style matters. Style matters because it is the way that people understand who you are without you having to make your first introductory. So without you even having to say hi, they can already see with their own two eyes who you are. So it's kind of how you express yourself, what you think about yourself, how much you respect yourself, how much care you put into yourself. Like, that's why style matters. That is a short definition on why style matters. So next we're going to go into the following category: how to find your style. Now I want you to look in your closet, and I can bet on any finger you have sweatpants, yoga pants, leggings, and jeggings. Was I right or was I right? But that's okay. The only reason why I know that is because I am a person that also has those things in her closet. That is my go-to fashion, and I actually had to, fucking it up. You gotta start over. Okay. This is very hard. Like, this ain't no little jokey joke. This is not a little jokey joke. It's really not. It's not a joke. It's very,
girl,
very tired.
girl, get your girl. What the?
Anyways, hello, welcome back to my. That feels so fake. Hello. Today is our Big Sister series. It's where I basically become your big sister, and I talk about things, and I give my advice or my opinion on things that I wish my big sisters would have basically told me when I was younger, instead of later on in life when I was around my late 20s, and it was kind of like, girl, you don't know this already? And it's like, no, I didn't know this at all. But I didn't. But today we're talking about how to find your style. And what I mean by how to find your style, I mean what and how and which way. That TV is really loud. I'm so sorry. Girlfriend is still up, even though Papa is taking a nap. What I mean by how to find your style, it's not like, oh, you look at a picture or you're following trends. No, what are we gonna do? How are you gonna do it? And which ways you need to go to do it in order to find what's really your style. So without further ado, let's go ahead and get right into the video. First things first, we're going to talk about why style matters. Style matters because this is how people know who you are without you having to say anything. So before you could say, hi, my name is Shavante, people would look at me and see what I have on. They would look at my hair, or of course they'll look at it because I'm teaching myself. It's not perfect and I got a lot of hair under it, so mind your business. But they would look at my hair, they would kind of look at my jewelry, they would look at my clothes. Of course, like, oh, is it too big? Is it too tight? Is it snug? Is there any stains on it? Like, these are the things that people will look at in order to gain some type of understanding on who you are. So, if you're a type of person who tends to wear a sloppy ponytail all the time, then you know it's so normalized that people don't think nothing about it. But of course, if you come across someone who actually does take the time to actually examine a person and see how a person feels about themselves, then they're gonna go like, okay, you didn't even bother to brush your hair today, like you did not even care. But you know, no worries. I'm not here to tell you everything, but I'm here to tell you enough. I can't speak too loud, but I can do a little something. But we're gonna go ahead to the next topic, and the next topic is how to start finding your style. I want you to go in the closet and look at what you have, and I can guarantee you on all the little peeky pigs on my toes, you got an oversized t-shirt, an oversized hoodie, sweatpants, leggings, and yoga pants, and jeggings, and Crocs. Was I wrong? But no worries, because I know those things because I am a person who also had things like that in my closet. But just because you wear those things, that does not mean you don't have style. Unfortunately, that just means that those are clothes that you're comfortable with, and you kind of fell into like the normalization of this is being the style, if that makes sense. I don't want to sound like I'm contradicting myself in the same sentence, but you're comfortable in those clothes, you are, and because the world has made those items be the style, you don't think that is actual style. Now, I'm not saying that you have to dress like this and this means you have style, because this also means you have style. This also means you do have style, but it's worn differently. And the only reason why it's worn differently is because they figured out how to express their own emotions, their own feel, their own pizzazz in the outfit to make it look personal. So now we're going to talk about how to get inspired. Now is the time for the internet to come in good use. As you can see, I pulled out a couple of pictures of myself, photos that I do feel can bring some type of inspiration to myself. But there is a big difference between inspiration and copying. So for a perfect example, I just thought of a specific picture that I had in mind. I just don't understand why this TV is so loud. Just as I thought the picture in mind, I had to forget it because girlfriend has the TV on hot and hot water. So, Jesus Christ. I really just had the picture in mind and I wanted to do. Okay. We'll just wing it and I'll use like any photo of Teyana Taylor. Like, she's a perfect example. Like, I feel like Teyana Taylor is a great example of what I feel like my street style would be if I was. I'm sorry, I am a street style girly down. Like, I really do genuinely love that. But I kind of do have my moments where I feel like I need to be more present in my age. And that's not even me going down on society. Okay. You don't have to look at these photos and take the hat, the hoops, the top, the pants, the jeans, the shoes, the sneakers, anything, and buy all that. I want you to just really look at the photo, take away her face, take away her hair, take away her eyebrows, and just like really look at it. Take away the background and really look at it and really think about what of that outfit that you really do find yourself liking. So it may not even be the whole outfit. It might just be the aesthetic that's really pulling you in, thinking like, oh, that is just hit. No, you really have to just look. Like, she might be wearing a vest, and the vest may look cute, but is it really cute once you really look at it? Is baggy clothes really your look, or is baggy clothes really cute in that outfit? You really have to take into effect of some of these things that you're looking at. Like, it might fit her better because that's her body type. It might not fit you the same because that's not your body type. Not body type really matters. It matters when it comes to fashion, but it does not matter when it comes to wearing what you feel. Because if you can make it work, you can make it work. So there's nobody to tell you differently. Now we're going to talk about the playing around part. Now is the time to have fun. Now that you've gotten your pictures, now that you've inspiration, now that you've gotten the hang of what you really like after looking at a couple of photos, do you really like the baggy clothes, or do you really like the color that comes with baggy clothes? Do you really like crop tops, or do you really like a nice slim fit t-shirt? Something that's flattering to your frame, but really not that revealing. Now that you've figured those things out, it's time to go play. It's time to go in somebody else's closet. It's time to go in your closet. It's time to go thrifting. It's time to go to those garage sales. There's plenty of places you can go to help you find and build your closet, your wardrobe, to be who you feel like on the inside, so you can always reflect who that is on the outside world. If you've been following me for a while, I come on here as 4 different people all the time, and that's just because I am an over ambitious person. I have many different personalities, many different sides to myself, and I don't know, like, I like waking up in the morning and dressing like who I feel like being at that moment, because I've learned to accept myself. It's really hard to look at, this is a side note, by the way, but I feel like I need to say it. It's really hard to afford some of the things that you feel like you need to have in your wardrobe to even feel like you're chasing after who you want to be. And that's even me personally relating to you, because I have found myself wanting to upgrade my wardrobe, and even when I did have the money, I didn't really have the money because everything was so expensive. Who I was trying to chase to be was really expensive. And that's not even saying I wanted Louis Vuitton or Gucci. No, it's just that I'm a girl that likes to change her purses a lot, and I get my purses off of Shein, but $7 over 36 bags is a lot. They're three different shades of green and 4 different styles, and you can't tell me that I don't need them. I do need them, because what happens if I want to wear a different shade of green, and wearing this one green purse doesn't go with that green? Like, so I completely understand, and I do get it, but it's the reality that you might not be able to afford that, and that's okay. But you can have whatever's in your closet, or whatever you can thrift, and you can make yourself still feel like you're there. Like this shirt, and these jeans. Oh, I just showed you my dirty socks. That's okay, I was out walking around outside. But these jeans and this shirt, like, the jeans were gifted, the shirt was off of Temu, and it came in a pack of 3, and that was for like $15. And the wig was cheap too, but wearing it made me feel like, and I actually woke up today and I actually felt like, yeah, let me not gaslight. I had to do laundry. Your girl had to do her laundry. Yes, I had to do my laundry, and I was actually forced to wear this. Actually, I wasn't. Let me not completely lie. Yeah, I did have to do my laundry today, but at the same time, it was either wear this or wear some yoga pants. But again, this is this is a perfect build up into my next point, your style formula. What is your style formula? Your style formula is your go-to. You're absolutely, no matter what, when you wake up in the morning, you're going to put that on because that's just what your style is. Like, that's your immediate outfit that you're gonna put on. As I said, even though I needed to wash clothes, I had a pair of yoga pants and a t-shirt that I could just put on. But if I wanted to keep showing up for how I feel or lifestyle or the person I want to grow to be, I have to challenge myself. And challenging myself personally is to push myself out of this norm that should be my everyday look, and it really shouldn't be my go-to style. Like, yours may also be a sloppy bun, sweatpants, and a t-shirt, and that's okay. But I mean, you're still kind of young if you're young and watching this, or even if you're older and watching this. There's a lot of times that I've seen a lot of older people still kind of wear, I'm trying to say it in a nice way, but I don't know how to say it in a nice way, so je ne sais quoi, just gonna say it. I see a lot of older people who are still kind of stuck in like a younger mindset to dress as if they are younger women. So it's nothing wrong with it, again, if that's your comfortability. But for some women who are willing to, or some girls who are willing to not be stuck, girl, that is completely side note. I don't even know why the fuck I said that. But okay, now we have to find your go-to style. Your go-to style is the outfit that you're gonna put on no matter what. You're gonna wake up in the morning and you're gonna put it on, and that's just how it is. So a lot of times, even me myself personally, I will normally put on like a pair of sweatpants, a pair of jeans, and a big t-shirt and call it a day, because that's what I'm comfortable in. But you're gonna find yourself wanting to outgrow certain styles. Me personally, I'm a person that's really outgrowing certain styles. I've just ran that race. I've lived with myself. I've looked in the mirror at myself so many times, and it's not that I'm not happy with myself, it's just that I see better for myself. So I have to challenge myself to be presented better. So this morning when I woke up to be faced with an option of, okay, you have to wash clothes, now you can wear these these yoga pants and a t-shirt and call it a day, or you can actually bite the nail and do what's really not a bad thing for yourself, which is press out your hair, put on an actual t-shirt, put on an actual pair of jeans, and show up for myself a little better than what I do any other day. And I chose that option, and that's an indication to me that I'm actually growing up. And so you can have your sweatpants and your t-shirt as your go-to style, but the whole point of this video is to how to find your style in a way that's going to make you feel more excited about fashion. It makes you express yourself differently. The point of this video is to help you be more polished and show up differently than what you have normalized for everyone else in the world. Again, you don't think the sloppy bun, the sweatpants, and the t-shirt, and don't get me wrong, we're all gonna get there. I'm probably gonna get there again sometime this week, because sometimes people do have to go on the go. But if you have time to give yourself, to be there for yourself, you should just be there for yourself. Like, if you have an extra hour to do it, you might as well just give yourself that extra hour and show up for yourself. I'm just saying. And another thing I want to talk about is that